Here, take your oath.
All right, guys, thank you for joining me today. I have about 2 hours before church to try to get everything that I can done. So let me flip the camera if possible. All right, guys, these are the three rifles that we're going to try to get shot in a little bit. The Howa right here, this is the Howa 7mm Remington Magnum that does not seem to want to group at all. I found a couple more boxes of shells for the Stevens 334, and then this is the Mossberg Patriot 6.5 PRC and the Talo edition. So bought a lot of bullets up and see what we can get done in 2 hours. All right, guys. So started out pretty good. I got about 2-3 rounds fired, and people started showing up. And there was a couple guys brought their kids. I'm great with that. We had a great conversation. Kids were running around playing, plus they got to shoot some guns. Guy getting ready to take his, I think he said it was 8 or 9 year old hunting for the first time. He was a new hunter, so this other gentleman was helping him. But with the kids and stuff running around playing and stuff, I chose to just not film and just focus on getting some trigger time in. So I want to give you a quick update. I got a box of Hornady Black boat tail hollow points for that 6.5 Creedmoor Stevens 334. I really would like to find 140 grain bullet that does well with that rifle. So far, everything's been in the 1 inch, 1.2 inch group at 100 yards. Is that good enough for hunting? Absolutely, especially if you're not hunting over, say, 200 yards. Around here in the Appalachian Mountains, 200 yards can be a long shot. You've got to have some farms or something in order to shoot more than that. But most of the time, hunting in the woods, 100 yards is a long shot in the woods around here. So I'm still working on a 140 grain bullet for that Stevens 334. It just really seems to like those lighter 129 grain bullets better. Secondly, the 7mm Remington Magnum. So here is, if you can tell, lots of bullet holes. So I'm not pleased with it. I really ain't pleased with it. However, I fired, I don't know, 40 rounds through it, close to it. Just trying to do something I don't normally do to a gun, which is a barrel break-in. I've never really had to do a barrel break-in before. Usually either the gun shoots or it don't. But with this one shooting the way it was, I made a choice to go ahead and try to do a barrel break-in. So I took the time to do barrel break-in. After about 6 shots, it actually was on paper a little bit. It's certainly not ready to be like tested as far as accuracy tested yet. It was starting to come together though. I mean, just in what I got last night, the one group that really stood out because I chose a different point on the target to just see what I could get out of it, and it was a 1.54. That is nothing to get excited about. However, with what I started out with the other day, that's a big plus. So we're going to do some more work on it and get it cleaned up good, and hopefully we can get a little bit more shooting out of it, a little bit more results out of it. Man, I'm hoping this gun comes together. I really am. I don't understand what's wrong with it. I don't understand. I've looked at the barrel. There's no reason that I can see why it's doing what it's doing. But there's good and bad in every company. So that's kind of where I am on the Howa 1500 or the GamePro 2 and a 7mm Remington Magnum. I'll try to get that cleaned up and see what we can do for a little bit of a group test. And I mean, after about 50 or 60 rounds, I'm ready to go ahead and call it. Let's go ahead and clean it, get it ready, group test it, see what happens. The Stevens 334, I really want to find a 140 grain for it. However, I know I showed in one video the bullets that I caught. I did. I really caught those. You don't have to believe me. However, all of that data got corrupted, and I could not make a full video out of what happened. Part of it was because I had two camera angles, and one camera, the microphone did not work, so you couldn't hear anything that I said, which meant I either had to reshoot the whole video or pretend to shoot. I'm not going to do that. So we're going to reshoot that video, Lord willing, tomorrow evening. However, I go on call tomorrow, and I'll be on call till next Friday. So I don't know how much I'll get done, but we're gonna hope and see. All right, thank you guys, and don't forget, love God, love hunting, love outdoors, love your family and your country. Take care.